Hello, everybody. It's Bubba Rob. I'm going to be going into the ocean again today. I've been finding some really good impact doing this cold therapy, and a little bit windy today. It's nice and warm outside today, and I'll pitter patter in there, and then after the end, I'm going to give you my thoughts and some of the things that have happened this week. And I want to say thank you to all the lovely people that have written in, especially Natalie. Extremely encouraging. And yeah, okay, I'm gonna go in. Here I am entering the water thinking, oh my God, what am I doing again? Damn it. Now, right about now, that's when the shivers start to come in. And I was so glad I actually had a vasectomy and I don't need those parts anymore. Yeah, going into deep thought, deep breathing, thinking, oh my God, why am I doing this for YouTube? And now I'm coming out of the water. I survived.
Hello, Bubba Rob.
Hello, how is it going, son?
Good. How was your cold dip today?
My cold dip was better than the time before, but what I noticed this time was, because we went to a different beach, actually kind of in the same area, but because I had to walk out quite a bit farther, I was getting really cold, starting with the feet, I guess, and then once I got out there, I had some pretty good shivers, and then I went into like a deep breathing exercise, and I just kind of went with it, kind of zen-like.
Do you think the fact that it's warmer today compared to last time you went in, do you think it made the water feel colder?
I believe so, yeah, because your body temperature is it's different. So I'd say there's probably a little greater shock value to it.
Well, how would you think it'd go for your third time?
I think it went really well. I went probably another at least 4 to 6 inches deeper, and I'm kind of slowly building up to where I get to up to my chin. I was almost thinking about actually just sticking my head under the water and just jumping right in there for a few minutes, but I'm not sure. We'll have to time the filming from the time I walked in and walked out to see how long it was, but I believe it was quite a bit longer than the previous two.
Well, I'll ask you some more questions, how you're feeling, later in the day.
Yeah, okie dokie. Talk to you guys later.
Oh, hello, Bubba Rob.
Hi, son.
Well, how many hours have passed since your cold water therapy?
Oh, I say about 10 hours.
10 hours?
Yeah.
So now the question is, how do you feel 10 hours after your cold water therapy?
Ooh, that's a tricky question. For the first few hours, I felt phenomenal. I felt really good. There was, my knees and my back were feeling really good, but for some reason, I don't know if it's just from being a lump on the couch, but I ended up getting a migraine, or I don't know if it's technically a migraine, but a pretty bad headache, and my back was bothering me, so I don't know if it's the healing or what, but hasn't been feeling the best, but hopefully tomorrow will be a lot better.
Have you felt these effects at the night of every of your cold water therapies? Or just this one?
Honestly, I can't remember. I guess it depends how much damage you've got done in your, with your discs, right? But I'm sure I'll be a lot better tomorrow, but it kind of is what it is. And, I have found that there's a definite steady improvement, but what I found the first couple times there was quite the burning sensation afterwards. So maybe this is something like that. I'm not quite sure, but maybe there's increased blood flow in there and things like that, and things are happening. So you could have some discomfort when things are healing.
I guess another thing to think about is this time you did it in the morning, right?
Yes.
But previous times you did it at night.
Yes.
So did you find a difference between the morning and night cold water therapy?
Not really, but now that you mention it, if I was asleep and things were healing, or there's that sort of discomfort, how would I know if I was asleep?
Mm-hmm.
You just wouldn't know unless something woke you up. But I don't know, maybe it's just par for the course, par for the healing. But I will say definitely though that my knees and my feet are definitely improving, and for the most part my back's been improving. I was walking normally for most of the day and not too stiff, so that was really good.
Well, in the future, do you think you're going to continue doing your cold water baths in the morning, or do you think you'll start doing them at night?
I'm not too sure. That's an interesting question. I guess it depends what, my availability to be able to jump in the ocean. I would kind of like to think that, maybe you could do it in the morning and at night. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure if it's too much, because that Dr. Soberg and that Dr. Huberman were talking about that to maximize the benefit of the exposure, you don't want much more than 11 minutes per week or your body starts to adjust. But today I believe I was in there for like 4.5 minutes, so that's pretty much double what I did last time, and I went in a little bit deeper. So I'm definitely getting more cold adaptive, but I was shivering quite a bit in there.
Is there any other parts of the cold dip that you like to talk about?
Well, I just think, I've had some messages sent to me, especially from Natalie, and I guess people kind of have a fear of it for whatever reason of the cold. I think as long as you don't have any heart conditions, I'm not a doctor, but as long as you don't put yourself in harm's way, I don't see any reason why not to try it. What's the worst thing you do? You just get out of the water, you put your shower on warm. It's not really a difficult thing. I don't believe it's something really to be afraid of. You just got to kind of put your head down and do it. It's like, what was it John Wayne said? The definition of courage is being scared to death and saddling up and riding anyways. So it's kind of the same thing. You just got to kind of do it if you want to.
Well, I think that's a pretty good thing to say for the cold dip. I don't got any more questions.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways, I just thought I better, ask anybody please like, share, subscribe, and if you like what I'm doing, write me a message. It would. I try and get back the best I can, and try and give a heartfelt answer. If there's any help I can give to people, I will. You can even message me on Instagram, and there's a link there. And remember to be a good person, good carnivore, good stoic, whatever your good is. Remember, the most important thing is just to be kind. Love you all. Bye-bye.
And if you have any video recommendations, please
Yeah.
put them in the comments.
Yes, I'd greatly appreciate it. Any advice? Thank you so much.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Teletubby, bye-bye.